Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sideline as a head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
We'll see what his offense can do. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there, getting in the first.
I'll make that nigga fumble again. You can lie.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen.
Damn, boy! Get that shit.
Away and incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu there defensively to make the play.
Yeah, I hear you.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to throw again. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
What?
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. Rodgers now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much.
Man, going to broadcast.
That's all.
Broadcast, my
Just
brother.
a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, we know who's sorry right now. You sorry, bitch.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Rodgers. It's going.
Oh, good juice. Good juice.
He's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Gonna run it back again, nigga. Gonna run it back again,
That's
nigga.
fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good tip. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. That one complete to Hill. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing is Mahomes on third.
I did it through it too fast. I threw it too fast, man.
Take over at the 30-yard line.
Man, I threw it too fast.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
Get right back.
A 50-50 ball here. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was waving his hand.
What did you say?
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
You're right, for me, nigga.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Not that time for Watkins. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing, may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's Rodgers to looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
Fuck, nigga, that's how you laugh. Fuck,
no move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Apologize to me.
The final shot before half the run.
Apologize to me, nigga. You don't apologize, I'm running the back. I'm gone, nigga. Gone, nigga. Gone, nigga. Fuck, that nigga. I was that nigga was fast. I was that nigga was fast, man. That nigga was fast.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot.
Yeah, he's talking all that shit, one. Why you talking all that shit, boy?
And to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 2nd and 5 now. Rodgers, and Graham's got it. Complete. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. The 20. And he'll get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8.
I'm going to go too.
After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Boom, you gone, baby. You in the house, nigga. You ain't catching that boy. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. You ain't catching that boy. Fuck out of here, nigga. One play, nigga. Fuck on running game, nigga. Hey, Bama, watch this shit. Bama, watch this shit. Fuck that nigga talking to. Yeah, Bama, you watching this shit? Bama boy.
They blitzed
Bama boy,
there, but he was able to
nigga.
slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
They made the decision
Bama
to go
boy,
for
you saw that shit?
They didn't get it. They remained down
Just
by
the
2
draw.
points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third
Just the
quarter,
draw
I'm
off that
okay with
nigga.
it. Maybe
Just the
first
draw
or
off
second,
that
you
nigga.
don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to,
Yeah,
I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You know the run?
Side of the ball right now, do you?
That bar coming out. That bar coming out.
Your head better be on the
swing.
Totally.
That's what I like to hear. That bitch come out. I like that bitch
Because
come
I
out.
just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically,
ain't going nowhere, bro.
one guy makes a big
Ain't
play,
going
and
nowhere,
that can
bro.
help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Only
4
gets 3
yards, nigga.
yards
That's
there
all
on
you
the
gonna do.
heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Rodgers now to throw on 3rd down. The connection made. It's Graham. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at 45. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
Run, y'all.
On first down,
We knew it.
it's Jones.
We knew it. We knew it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and
Shit,
9.
1 yard. That's doing
Tough
something
first
about
half
it.
for him, unable to put
Definitely
up the
doing
numbers he's
something
used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches.
You saw that running game. Bo, you should saw that running game I did on that nigga.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
No, definitely did. It was way better than that. I mean, both of
The
them.
39-yard line.
He went to the house, nigga. You know
Give him
what he did.
6 yards in the first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's
do that play.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
I know, man. That's cool. I got this.
Now Crosby for the point after.
I got it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully.
Everybody.
Did someone dare them to do
gotta be under control.
that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on
You
film,
too
but did you
hype.
see something on film?
too hype.
Opposed to
Too
try
hype,
something from
you
the
know what I'm
15
saying?
on a PAT?
You gotta take your
I don't
medicine.
know.
You
The
gotta
only
take
thing
your
they
rig.
needed to see on film
Take-
there
you got-
was a snap,
I know.
a hold,
You gotta-
and someone kicking the ball through the
Hey, he
post.
got to take your reading. You too hype when you make a play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They begin the drive with Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They run it again with Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Bitch, I'm talking, puss.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Ah!
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. That one 28 yards on the ground. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33.
Let's go, Steve.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
That gain of 15 gets them on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Fighting him off. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on hammering for the goal line? He loses the football. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
You did fumble.
Wow.
Don't say you didn't.
That ball gets
yeah, bitch, you better punt it, puss ass nigga. Yeah, that's all you can get.
It's almost like baseball.
Was finna punt it,
guys
bitch.
at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home.
You finna get a field goal, pussy. You finna still get a field goal, pussy. Still the same thing. Cause you know you can't score, puss ass nigga.
And the 12-yard
you know, hey, I stopped the nigga, bro. I stopped the nigga. You gonna go kick it.
Lead up to 11.
Man, fuck you, nigga. Let's go.
That gives him a little
we gonna run it back. We gonna run it back, nigga. We gonna run it back. You got this one. You got this. You got this.
Totally out of reach yet.
You got this.
But it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board.
You got this.
Beat us.
I got you.
We're going to play after this. We're going to play after this. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. 75 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house. Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well. It's just taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Nah, man, come on, man.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
But the next game you're gonna need to go to the ball.
Now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kenny Clark in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's third down.
Yes, sir, Bob.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Ooh,
and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. It's Hill, complete, and unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Go on, send the invite. Go on, send the invite, bitch. Damn. Yeah, I'm ready for the next game. Come on, man. Come on. That's my phone.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago.
I'm going to show you, bro.
Green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Here we go. Black 80!
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On second down, it's Coleman. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Here we go. 180!
On second down now. It's Coleman, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Tyler Irvin back deep. Taken in at the 22. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the Pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one complete to his running back, Jamal Williams. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Complete to Jones. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 5-yard touchdown.
I
These guys are
will.
able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 22, Garoppolo is going to fire one deep, middle. He's got a man complete. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
That nigga hurt. That nigga feelings on that one. I think Philly got hurt on that one, boy.
60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman.
This thing hurt.
Downhill running.
I know you did. I know you did.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit.
In the first.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Come on, don't let him come out. Don't let him come out. 4.
Great return as they're finally able to take it down.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Look at that nigga catch that
ball going to be caught field. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 81 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Garoppolo. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Rodgers. This complete to Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They run. It's Williams.
Man.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packer. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point try now for Crosby. And it is now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not, and last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Rodgers to throw. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Nick Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers going to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The 2nd half starts with a carry by Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This is Jones. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 7 yards on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I think we need to come up with a different name for this position. We keep calling it the fullback position. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback, but we know this. Whoever's coming out of that spot is usually bigger and stronger, and they may not run away from people, but they'll run through them.
Yeah, able to shed tacklers. We saw it right there. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 40. On 1st down, Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer.